step down into darkness. Open my eyes, let me see.
Welcome to God's Food for Thought. Today we're going to talk about walk with the light. If you're with the light, you'll be in the light. Not just with the light, but in the light. Yesterday we talked about God's light that gives sight. Today we're talking about the two things of being with the light and in the light. You might say we're within the light, with the light and in the light. God describes himself as light. In 1 John chapter 1, verse 5, it says, "This is the message which we have heard, and from him and declare to you that God is light, and in him there is no darkness at all." When we walk with him, we're also in him. Remember, it's in him we live and move and have our being. And yet he says, "I am the good shepherd who's leading you." So with the light is in the light. On the contrary, without God is without light. That's where darkness rules. That's where lies dominate and sin flourishes. When a light is turned on in a dark room, we are affected by the light. Something has changed. We have the light's shining effect on us. That is where truth prevails. We can see the room for what it really is. Thus, to be in darkness, one must turn and hide from the light, as many people are doing. They turn and hide from the light of life, Jesus Christ. Similarly, in photography, one must go to a dark room for the negatives to develop. When we get into darkness, our life becomes negative. The picture and everything we see becomes negative. When God, who is light, reveals himself, we can make a decision. We can embrace him, and by embracing the light, or we can turn from him and embrace the negative, go into the dark room. Many run from him, refusing to live as a child of life, as a child of light. Jesus said, "I am the light of life." The light of life. In the Old Testament, God told Moses to speak to Aaron, the priest. And he told him to bless God's people with the following words. Numbers chapter 6, verses 24 through 26. It reads this way: "The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace." God's word is our light. Without it, we stumble in darkness. We need to embrace the light of his word. We need to take the dust off our Bible, open it up, and let his word transform us. Let his word bring that light into us. Remember, if we walk with the light, we will be in the light. And you will delight in him. Within. You're with him and he's in you. His truth is in you. As we conclude this time, I want to just sing this song and let it be a time of worship. The lyrics were absolutely inspired to have us enter into God's light.
Light of the world, you step down into darkness. Open my eyes, let me see beauty that made this heart adore you. Hope of a life spent with you. Here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. Here I am to say that you're my God. You're altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. Here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. Here I am to say that you're my God. You're altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. Light of the world, you step down into darkness. Open my eyes, let me see.
Remember that with the light is in the light. With Christ is in Him. May you have a wonderful day walking in His light. God bless.